Well, it's September 23rd, Tuesday, 2025. I said that date all mixed up, but a lot is going on right now, let me tell you. But you know how it goes. Before things get better, always get worse, right? But, yeah. I've just been journaling, trying to stay positive, and participate in groups. I mean, I know this channel has just been so bummed over COVID and not being able to get a job and, instability at home, but I don't even really like to gripe about it. Like, honestly, my channel, obviously in the transition and whatnot, I don't really have a timeline that's sort of like traditional, but I do consider myself to be doing RLE, HRT. I've gotten one GCS, gender confirming surgery, one a double bilateral mastectomy, but there's a ways to go. Like I said, it's not over. I mean, there's a lot I can chronicle, but like I said, I just so happen to be in a situation where it's like this generation is very upstanding. And like I said, I just got out of, I haven't really said directly, I suppose, but I just got out of jail on April 1st. I was at an SLE for a month. It's after leaving the county jail where I live in Alameda County, Santa Rita. I know you know where that is, but yeah, I had been in ADSEG, solitary, for 3 months. So that's not that bad, right? I mean, I got the place to myself. How could I complain? I've journaled a bit about my experience. Just a couple pages I took to make a little collage about my experiences over the 3 months of being in solitary. I mean, I did get to go out to like pod time, medical appointments and court dates. I did get to go on the yard maybe 2 or 3 times, but I mean, it wasn't like the final state. Like I said, I'm in a transition. I haven't fully transitioned yet. I was on the woman's side. So, like, a lot is going on, as you can probably imagine, with that whole goal to be a man, but it could have been worse, is what I'm trying to say. I'm not complaining. I don't like to gripe, but the tradition is there. I mean, I do have to wait until I'm 40. And although I'm not 25 anymore, it's hard to get around. I'm 37. It's hard to get around like I used to. As you can probably imagine, I gained weight. I lost mobility. My arms, the bottom, like my arms, I can't even, you know what I'm saying? But, mastectomies can do that to you. But I'll be okay. I feel like, in terms of the instability at home and not having a job and, being bummed over COVID has been a big part of it. And if I didn't really talk a lot about what else had been going on in terms of like my activism and being, proactive about, RLE mostly, my name and gender change. I got a legal name and gender change last year. Before I got sent to jail, I got a decree from the courts of California with a full legal name and gender change. So, like I said, it hasn't been conventional. A lot of people think that's the first thing you should do on day one. Get a legal name and gender change on day one. Maybe people will go back and think that because, each of these stories of FTMs or trans man, those sort of scenarios, transsexuals, people consider those to be a lot of people, not just in the LGBT community, just people in general, consider those cases to be moving the world along. Not just lesbianism or anything like that, but the whole world, really, especially men's rights. So I've found support in unlikely places. I mean, friends in unlikely places. I mean, I'm impressed, honestly, with just how much other people need me. Like, it's not even a thing like, oh, well, you know, I don't tend to talk about my life, you know, on my channel because I have nothing to say. I've got a lot to say. I'll just keep it short. Like I said, this is a better tradition. I have to wait till I'm 40. Came out around 25, 37 now. And I've had a vasectomy for almost 10 years now. It's been really tough, and there has been stuff I haven't talked about. But for the most part, I think people who know me know exactly what's going on. But for the people who don't, maybe in later videos as I progress in my timeline, that will be more, that will be addressed. But like I said, hey, the county is involved where I live in, so I'm still in court. But like I said, I believe things will go in my favor, and that's all I can do. And I hope that's what you do for me too, is just believe that I can transition and the world won't blow up, you know. So yeah, we're all having fun with that. I'm watching a documentary on King Charles and Prince William right now. It's pretty good. But I think a lot of people in my community are relying on me right now to stay grounded, to stay humble, and to continue to be kind to people around me. And that's definitely what I focus on doing most. So with that, I'm just going to continue with more rehabilitation services in my county. And my goals to be a police officer and be of service in this country, and hope that other people can follow that path too, regardless if you're transitioning, if you're trans, or if you're gay, or what have you. You know, personhood belongs to men. We're all men. All men are created equal. So go forth. That's just what I want to say. Thanks for watching.